Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ana Maggie and I have a new look for you. This is really an everyday glam look. I was wearing somewhat of this on my last video with when I tried on all the lipsticks, and I thought I would show you the makeup look and just my everyday glam look. I am going to the mall today. We have like a very nice mall here in Dallas, and that mall is called the Galleria, and you honestly have to look nice when you go there. I mean, you don't have to, but it helps. So I thought I would put this makeup on and go shopping for Christmas gifts today. So let's go ahead and keep watching. First thing to do is pull your hair away from your face. So I'm using this headband here. It is from a Mean Girl set that I got, and duh, I'm a mouse. I'm going to use a lip balm to start off. This one is by Pacifica and it's all natural beauty, and I really do like it. The primer I'm using, this one is called One Size, or maybe 1/7 size. Not too sure. I got it from Sephora. The person who worked there helped me to pick that out. I did mention that I wanted it to blur my pores, and this is what I was recommended. Overall, I really do like it, so I also recommend it. My face gets red. It pulls a lot of red when I start rubbing it or putting lotion on. So you'll see my whole face go red in just a minute. But that is what I do when I sort of put any face cream on. Next up is eye primer. My favorite is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I have been using it for years, but you just want to grab your favorite eye primer. You can also place some of that eye primer in your lower eyelid area where your concealer would go. This is going to help it to last longer. The foundation that I'm going to use is the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. It is been compared to the IT Cosmetics CC Cream, and I do think that it compares very nicely. I prefer the e.l.f. one, to be honest. But yeah, I'm going to put that all over my skin. It's more of like a hydrating foundation. The brush that I'm using is a very condensed, packed, tightly angled flat face brush, and it is by Miss A. I bought these brushes when I went to the store Miss A few weeks ago. The concealer I'm using is by Urban Decay. It's called Stay Naked, and I bought this as a set with the foundation, but I ended up running out of foundation but not of concealer. I really like the applicator wand on this, and I just placed that all of the areas that I want to highlight. So down the center of my face, and then obviously under my eyelids. This is a Morphe brush. I really like it. It's angled and it is tightly packed as well, very dense. So I'm able to really spread around that concealer evenly. This concealer compares very nicely to the Tarte Shape Tape. I like this one a little bit more. It is a lot lighter and not as cakey as a Shape Tape, so it's a lot better in the under eye area for me. I'm using the Beauty Bakery Pinch of Flour to set that concealer. So just putting it all under the eye and all over the face. I'm also using a packed powder brush as well. This one has longer bristles, so while it is packed and it has a lot of bristles, it still has a little bit more of give because the bristles are longer. I really do like this loose setting powder. It is, it falls into my pores nicely and it doesn't appear cakey. I have been using this Black Radiance contour palette for a bit now. I bought new brushes, but I'm just going to go into that contour shade with this angled face brush. This one doesn't have a lot of bristles, so you can move it around and it's not very dense or hard. It's very soft. So I'm placing that everywhere on my cheekbones. I am pulling the color up into the top of my cheekbone and also in the temple area as well. So I want to frame the face and obviously, stand parts out of my face and conceal certain areas like my little double chin here. I also put it right under my lip to make my lip poutier. Moving on to blush, I got this one at the Miss A store as well. It's a Lumi blush, so it has some highlighting and sparkle to it. So this is going to go right closer to the apples of my cheek, but then I blend it up into that other shade so that my cheekbones, you know, sort of really stand out and not so much my chubby cheeks. I also place this color on the tip of my nose just to add a little bit of warmth and highlight there as well. This is where I'm over the headband, so I'm just putting a hair tie, like a scrunchie, in my hair. My mug says, enjoy the little things, and I could not agree more. I'm going to add some more highlight. This is the Becca highlighter in Moonstone, and I'm using the other tapered highlighting brush. It is by an Ulta collection that I got. And you guessed it, this is going in all the areas that I want to stand out or appear more pronounced. And so it's all the high points of the face. All right, I got this brow powder from Miss A as well. It is literally a powder. I'm not sure how it comes off of that little wand, but I really do like it. I put it in my brows like this. I literally just like comb it into the brows. And then I take my Anastasia Beverly Hills clear brow gel and just comb that shade or that brow tint out. And I'm also distributing the product and just combing it out while, you know, keeping it all in the same place with the gel. Alrighty, the brows are done and they are cousins because I do have a scar in my brow. Anyways, I'm using this Cella eyeshadow quad. It is in Hello Beautiful and it is just a nice brown color. So I'm taking the matte color first and placing that with a fluffy blending brush into the outer portion of the lid. I personally love when there are eyeshadow quads because all of the shades that you need are just going to be in that one little quad and you don't have to pick up another one. So now I'm going to take this pencil type brush and I'm just going to place that same matte color in the bottom of my lids. This is going to give my eye shape a lot of dimension. I'm moving into a flat paddle brush. This has long bristles and I'm taking it into the darker of the satin type shade. It has some sparkles to it. I'm placing this in the outer portion of my eyelid and I'm being careful not to flip that brush around. I'm just using one side of the brush for now. And then taking the other side and just blending it out. I'm going to take a smaller dome shaped brush with deeply packed bristles and placing that same color at the bottom of the lid. Where I kept the other half of the eye and brush, the other side of the brush, I'm going to use now the other side of the brush and eye to place that other coppery color. And I'm dragging this on top of the brown as well so that it could blend nicely. For an everyday look, I am keeping these both shades just on the movable part of the lid right under the crease. If I were to want to use this as a night out or make it a little bit more dramatic, I would go above the crease area. Now I'm going to take this Sephora powder. This has a blurring effect, so I really like it for under the eyes and on those large pores that I have. Now I'm going to take that coppery color and back into that smaller, densely packed brush and place the copper color at the bottom of my lids. In the middle of that, I'm going to go ahead and place this gloss. It's a very hydrating gloss. It's got hyaluronic acid, so I'm going to place that on my lips for now. Going into the white shimmering color, I'm going to place that on my brows. This I know is very old school, but I like doing it. I'm also placing some in the inner portion of the eye. It adds that height that I'm really looking for because my face is very flat. Moving on to eyeliner, I'm going to take the Tarte Double Take. This has a pencil brush on one side and a felt liquid liner on the other. So I really love this and I grab it every day. It has really replaced all my other eyeliners because it has 2-in-1 and the eyeliner is very, very black. And obviously I'm just going to line my lids. I am going to create a wing. So the best advice I can give you for eyeliner is just practice. Every day, practice, put liner on, and you may not have the same shape in between both eyes of the liner, but just keep practicing and you'll get better. I just know you will. Okay, so now my liner is done. As I said, they're not exactly the same, but it's totally fine. Now it is time to curl those lashes. This I do every day because my lashes are long, but they are very straight. I'm going to take this Grande Fanatic mascara. This is by Lash MD and it's supposed to have some lash growing properties as well. I'm not too sure. I have been using this serum for maybe about 3 weeks now, so I'll let you know how it goes. I love putting mascara in my lower lashes as well. Don't neglect those. Okay, so I have done my hair now. I just did a blowout on my hair. I will show you that at a later time because I'm very, very impressed with my hair dryer. And then I'm going to use the Milani lipstick in that berry color. You can check out my video before this one to find out more about it. So that's it for now. The next step is to move on to the hands. You really want to use a hand lotion. I really like this one from Bath & Body Works. It is called Fairy Tale. And it's very smoothing. It has shea butter and I just love it. That's it for now. This is my everyday glam. Thank you so much for watching and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.